On this day in football history, December 16th, a truly legendary moment unfolded that would echo through the annals of the sport. We're rewinding the clock to 1995, to a rainy, cold Saturday afternoon at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace were hosting Manchester United in a Premier League clash. The game itself wasn't a classic, but one moment of pure, unadulterated genius lit up the entire stadium and is still talked about today with a sense of awe. That moment was delivered by the one and only, the King, Eric Cantona. Just 3 minutes into the second half, United were on the attack. The ball was played into Cantona, who found himself with his back to goal, tightly marked by the Palace defender Richard Shaw just inside the penalty area. What happened next was poetry in motion. With a deft touch, Cantona spun away from Shaw, creating a sliver of space for himself. Everyone expected a quick pass or a rushed shot, but this was Cantona. He looked up, saw the goalkeeper Nigel Martyn slightly off his line, and with an audacious, almost nonchalant chip, he lofted the ball over Martyn's head. Time seemed to stand still as the ball floated gracefully towards the goal, kissing the inside of the post, before nestling into the back of the net. The crowd erupted. It was a goal of such sublime skill and arrogance, a perfect encapsulation of Cantona's character. He didn't even celebrate wildly. He just stood there, collar up, slowly turning to soak in the adoration of the traveling fans. It was an iconic pose for an iconic goal. Nobody knew at that precise moment that this chip would go down in football history. But today it's remembered as one of the most brilliant and stylish goals ever scored in the Premier League. A moment of pure magic from a true maverick of the game. But that's not all for December 16th. Fast forward to 2006. We're at the International Stadium in Yokohama, Japan, for the FIFA Club World Cup final. Brazilian side International were facing the mighty Barcelona, a team boasting superstars like Ronaldinho, Deco, and Pyle. Barcelona were the overwhelming favorites, expected to cruise to victory. For 81 minutes, International held firm, defending with incredible heart and discipline against the relentless attacking waves from the European champions. Then, the unthinkable happened. With just 8 minutes of normal time remaining, substitute Adriano Gabiru, who had only been on the pitch for a few minutes, found himself breaking through the Barcelona defense after a brilliant counter-attack. He raced towards goal with Victor Valdez rushing out to meet him. Keeping his composure, Adriano coolly slotted the ball past the keeper and into the net. The stadium exploded. The underdogs had taken the lead against the giants of world football. Barcelona threw everything they had at International in the final minutes, but the Brazilian side held on for a historic 1-0 victory. It was a monumental upset, a true David versus Goliath story that proved on any given day, anything is possible in football. Nobody knew this moment would go down in football history, but today it's remembered as one of the biggest shocks and greatest triumphs in the Club World Cup. From Cantona's sublime chip to International's giant killing act, December 16th has certainly delivered some unforgettable football memories. Follow Touchline Universe for more football history every single day. Thanks for watching.